Hello, everyone. I'm going to be watching the most recent Gregcast video because I have to refilm it. I will be pausing it every 20 minutes because it's an hour and 2 minutes long. And for all of you in the chat that's like, actually, we can just... one of them would have to be longer. I do not care. Could have sworn I deleted all these. Either way, I just have to watch this video than this video.
Inked it out like
What? Now I'll be watching a video on my phone while doing this because I don't really want to rewatch it, but yeah. Enjoy. 4. And in this episode, we have a very special guest. We have Shiloh Rose. Come on in, buddy.
hello there.
Hello. Take a seat right there. So, how's it going?
Pretty good.
That's good. What's been, I invited you here because I'm inviting all the YouTubers in our YouTube group, but also just because it's going to be fun. That's one thing for sure. So,
Maybe.
I've got some questions for you, alright?
Mm-hmm.
So, first of all, Shiloh, I know you need a new PC, and you might be getting one soon, and I know your birthday's coming up. So, would you mind explaining to the audience what happened to your PC?
Okay, so it starts out with my one younger sibling proving to me that they can be trusted on my PC. So I allowed them to be on my PC, just doing whatever on Roblox. I don't know. I don't really play Roblox, but I have it on my device because my siblings used to kind of bug me to play with them. And my other sibling decided they wanted to mess with the sibling that was on my PC and used a little too much force when they tried to unplug it and kind of yanked it out like they were starting a lawnmower. And it not only screwed up all the pins to the power cord itself, but my screen's all messed up, as people have seen if they saw the community post I made about it.
Mm-hmm. So, alright, now what happened with the screen?
Okay, so I'm not 100% sure how exactly it got messed up, but it happened in one out of two ways. Either it happened initially when my sibling because when my sibling yanked out the power cord like they were starting a lawnmower, the whole PC moved back. So either something happened when that happened, or it was the fact that I had to spend a solid 2.5 weekends poking and prodding at it, and at one point I think I popped off a panel for sake of messing with it a little easier, and then I might have, when I put it on, I might have accidentally pushed a little too hard and it might have messed up the screen, but I'm not 100% sure.
And you haven't been able to record since. So, how has this affected your channel?
I have, actually, because that happened,
Well, yeah, but since you started having the issues.
Well, yeah, because I didn't even technically have my channel. I don't even think I technically have my channel yet when that...
I didn't have my channel yet when that happened. It was the old one.
No, I didn't even have my old name yet at the time. I didn't have a channel yet. It wasn't until, a few months later I actually had a channel, but pretty a month or two before I started.
But either way, one other thing. So, what are you a part of any projects on YouTube?
Okay. The only one, well, No, I opted out of that, so I'm not a part of that anymore. The only thing I can think of is some. I don't know if I don't remember if Jacob brought this up or not, but a work in progress project known as the Cobblestone SMP, which is a like Minecraft SMP that me and the other a group of YouTubers are going to be a part of.
You know I'm a part of it, dude, and they know I'm a part of it.
I know. I'm just saying.
Right.
Other than that,
You're
there
also
aren't
a
really
part
any
of the.
other like
You're also
projects.
a part of. You're also a part of my Five Nights at Freddy's 3 roleplay series.
Oh, yeah, right. I forgot about that. Cause
Don't say your character. Which fun news that you need to hear.
Mhm.
I'm finally, since I'm on summer break already because I'm homeschooled. I'm no longer kept up by the strings of my horrible English schoolwork. Literally, so I was a part of a co-op class, and I still am. My English teacher was horrible, and
Yeah,
pretty
you
much,
told me about
let me explain.
this
Let me
once
just
or
explain the
twice.
story time. She literally would pile it on. There was a few weeks where I had 3 assignments that week because she gave me back 2 of them. Hold up. 2 of them. 2
Oh
of them.
my.
1, 2. 2 of them. It was terrible. I couldn't stand it. And the spring break, I was gonna get the first episode done, finished, and produced by April. It is currently May and almost June. Well, sorry, not almost June. Hold on. Where's
It's
my phone?
May 9th.
All right, yeah, not almost June, but still, it is May. Like, I don't think you guys understand the severity of the situation. I was literally so burnt out, I couldn't think at all. And I was I was gonna post a video this week, but for the new Trover Saves the Universe video I made, but it wouldn't post because it hasn't synced up with my headset yet. But
Your sync's not working right now?
No, it's fine. It just I didn't sync it up with my phone yet. Either way, once I get it synced, I'll be able to post this episode and that episode of Trover. Yeah, I just wanted to state that. I was going to make a video last week, but I also couldn't pay attention to my YouTube channel because I had a debate, which I won with the help of my amazing team. It was only 3 people, including myself, the team captain, but I've got to say, my 2 teammates, which are subscribed to my channel, I know one of them is, but I don't know if both of them are. If you guys watch this video, both of you guys did amazing. Very good job. I'm very proud of you guys.
Yeah, I remember you bringing that up. You were pretty happy about it. You said everybody did pretty well, and you were just generally happy about it.
Yes, I was very happy because I spent a month working on it. Either way, this is enough about me, more about you. So, like, what's it like living in Rock Creek? That's kind of that's a bad
lot
question.
Of mud, it's all right.
That's a bad question. It's no offense. It's just a nowhere city.
Yeah, our area isn't really that. Kind of empty here.
Oh, hey, this hand tracking's a lot better.
But yeah.
But yeah, so I've got another question. Do you watch my videos? I mean, I know you do, but like, regularly watch. I'm just gonna stand here because that chair sucks.
I do watch them, but like,
hold up.
I gotta check how. Let me see.
Yeah.
Let's see. I know I've watched all of the Greg cast.
Oh, good. You better.
Honestly, no offense, but just because, other than looking at my watch time, most of what I actually choose to watch would be mostly the VR videos, and actually that's about it, really.
Yeah.
Oh, except for that one with your mask, but other than that, I really stick to mainly the VR for this game videos in this game, just because that's more what I'm interested in.
Fair.
But
have you are there any series that you don't know about that you just don't watch? Like, know about the franchise?
Well,
I'm drinking a
I'm not
drink.
really. I know, I can tell. It's just the other stuff doesn't seem interesting to me. Mainly, I'm just kind of sticking to what
I highly suggest you
seems
watch.
interesting
I
to
highly
me.
suggest you watch episode 1 of Trover Saves the Universe because I think you'd like it.
I'll give it a try at some point.
I'm drinking an Arnold Palmer iced tea. You know, the half and half iced tea lemonade.
Half. I since you brought it up, I'm going to admit I'm not a half and half person.
That's fine.
I don't have a problem with half and half. It just doesn't taste good to me.
Perfectly fine. It's not for
I
everyone.
don't care. Yeah, I don't care if other people drink them. It's not like I have a problem with them. Just
Yeah.
I don't like the taste
No.
of lemon.
I've got an opinion or a question. What do you think of the Gaslight District?
So I gave it a watch with me and some of my other friends. Like,
And me,
well,
you give it a
okay, I
watch
should
with
be
me.
more specific. Nico and Jacob had already watched it along with Average because the three of them were there during the pre-release watching it live. Then after like a day, you, me, Jacob, and Nico all watched it, and since I was genuinely giving it a shot, I was just not very talkative, sitting there watching, while Nico and Jacob were trying to say things without spoiling too much. And in my opinion, it's all right. It's not like Murder Drones where it immediately I'm hooked. Episode 1, but it's not like the Amazing Digital Circus where based off of what I know, I don't really like it. Because I haven't really.
I'm not happy with you on that because I love the Amazing Digital Circus.
Yeah, I don't even think I've watched any of the episodes. I've just seen clips, and honestly, Pomni is kind of annoying in my opinion.
Yeah, but she's not the main focus of all the episodes. Actually, she's not even the main focus of any of the episodes except episode 1.
I know, but I'm just saying.
I get it. It's not for everyone.
Yeah,
it is for me, but only because it's based off one of my favorite books, loosely.
Yeah, I might sit down at some point once the series is done and maybe do a reaction to it if people are interested in that. But as of right now, I'm not really very interested in it.
Yeah, but I thought I'm just on the topic of Glitch because I did a rant on the first Greg cast with Nico about how I don't like how they're only making 8-episode seasons because I'll be honest, The Amazing Digital Circus, I enjoy it, but I understand why they're only doing 8 episodes. Some YouTuber I cannot remember the name of stated that they're going to do what Hell of a Boss did and do their little shorts videos in between, the small videos in between.
Understandable.
Which, well, that's what they think they're going to do. So I don't know. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. I can't remember. Because they did a Twitter post a while ago, and I'm not on Twitter. I'm not on any social media other than YouTube. And I am on Pinterest, but I don't use my account.
I see.
Keyword is I'm not on Pinterest.
Yeah, because I was speaking, since we're talking about Glitch, I've also heard that the reason Murder Drones only did 8 episodes was because the creator of the show was if I remember correctly, he or she was out of ideas. I think. I'm gonna have to fact check that later.
Yeah, please do, because I don't remember hearing that.
I'm pretty sure that 100. I'm gonna fact check this anyway, but I'm pretty sure that they said that they wanted to end Murder Drones to give way for other projects they did, but stated that in the future they may do more.
Yeah, that's where I stated that they may do another season or a spin-off series, which is what I hope. I think a spin-off series would work really well, but instead of my thing is, let me rate both series. I've only watched up to episode 3 of Murder Drones, but what I have to say is that I don't like how they portrayed Uzi. I just don't feel she did good. In the beginning, yeah, but the thing is that she just seems like more of a whiny teenager that wants to be a rebel, which is fine. I love that trope. But I just don't. The premise is different for me, and I'm just not, used to that kind of stuff. Though N is my favorite character, next to V.
He
is also
a lot of the fandom. He's a lot of the people's favorite, in my opinion. Yeah. Personally, V's my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
I will tell you one thing, though, if you don't mind me saying this. I probably have already said this before, but she gets better over time.
All right.
In my opinion, the reason why she's so weird in the beginning is because, just like all series, in the first season, they're going through that stage of figuring out the characters and figuring out
what people want from the characters. That's fair.
Well,
now,
figuring out the characters and like the style of writing that fits and whatnot. But yeah, what you said.
Now on to the Gaslight District. I feel that the Gaslight District episode 1 was very good. I think that they need to be naming their first episodes instead of just calling them pilot. No offense to Glitch, they probably won't even watch this, but I think it's lazy. Now,
usually the first episode is intended to be a pilot, but
I get yeah, that's what it is. But I feel naming it pilot isn't good. Though,
yeah.
I don't know. By the way, here's a good statement. I need to decide on a name for the Springtrap thing, where I'm the Night Guard, Nico's Springtrap, you're Phantom Freddy, and I'm not saying the names of any other cast members or who they're playing.
Yeah. Speaking of which, excuse me, we need to work on our YouTube group name.
Mm-hmm. Either way. Right now I'm calling it My Adventures with Springtrap. Fun, not crazy. By the way, it is not following any lore, so it's literally just Springtrap.
Okay, so
not William.
So Greg's Adventures with Springtrap.
No, My Adventures.
Is what I'm hearing.
My Adventures with Springtrap.
Okay, but it's probably still probably gonna end up being like a Greg-like character anyway.
Well, yeah, the Night Guard is Greg. It's me. It is me, Greg. By the way, I was asked by that dude the other day when I will put green Greg masks on all of the eggs in my fridge to piss off my mom as a joke. I need to get a new monitor for my PC, which I need to get one, which is fine. I can buy one easily. Well, not easily. I'd have to work for it, get money. But either way,
get it eventually.
Yeah, but pretty much with my monitor, once I get a monitor, hook it up to the PC, pretty much I will be able to make new content and be able to hook my 3D printer up and 3D print some Greg masks.
And next time I'm at your house, if you want, I can do some test runs to see if you can handle doing PC VR stuff.
Yeah.
Which would not only make uploading easier, but would also make playing this game more enjoyable in some aspects.
I write down any URL.
The only thing you're gonna need, though, is to get a link cable beforehand that has decent enough length so you can move around a bit.
I could easily I trip over air, let alone a cable. Yeah, no. But you see that TV over there?
Actually, okay, your options are either you trust basically a Bluetooth link, or you have to go with a link cable. Those are your only options.
Yeah, it's fine. You see that TV right there?
And the Bluetooth option isn't always the best.
Yeah, I know. But you see that TV right there? You see right there that TV right there?
Yes.
Well, that TV right there, I don't have. It's not like my home world, not my in VR chat, where I can just put in a search and it's the YouTube hub world thing. It's pretty much I have to put in a URL like most servers. So if it's a URL of a video, like shout out to Snapcube, any of the Snapcube Shadow the Hedgehog playthrough, I watched it because I didn't watch it on my channel, but I did watch it on my own because it's I just have the URL written down. I text myself URLs.
So I'm not the only one who does that. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Now, that's just what I do because, first of all, I can't do it regularly without PC VR, but also it's not an issue. Now, I want to state, I have nothing wrong with. I wanted to state, and since we're just talking, well, then we'll get back to more questions with you. On the topic of indie animation, which we were on a little bit ago. Oh, crap.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Ooh.
There we go. Either way, on the topic of indie animation, I love Hell of a Boss. I haven't finished most of it, but I do love it. I loved Hazbin Hotel. I'm waiting for the next season, but... Alright, guys, I'm going to pause it here. Quickly... I'm going to quickly get out... Well, not get out, but end this video here and do the next part.